Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kristen and today I'm going to be sharing with you some common home decor items that might be making your home look cheap. If you have any of these items in your home, I'm going to be sharing with you some easy swaps and alternatives that you can make to really improve the look of your home. So if you enjoy watching and find this video helpful, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit that like button. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, a very common furniture piece that I've seen in many homes that just always looks cheap no matter what circumstance it's in is the cubby cubed sideboards. These are sold at many different retailers. They're usually very affordable, but something about it just always feels temporary, almost dorm-like, and the open style organization just always looks messy. So I know that IKEA sells doors and drawers to insert into these units. I actually did something similar and took it a step further and customized mine that I had and put fluted doors on them to really make it feel like a sideboard. I installed feet and hardware and painted the entire thing to give it a whole new look because they are great for organizing. They hold a ton of things, but the overall look of them just needs a revamp. So if you're ready to do a DIY, that is definitely an option. Or if you're just out shopping, maybe just stay away from the piece altogether and go for a sideboard that has full doors or drawers and really gives off more of that substantial furniture look. If you have one of these units, the simpler option is using matching baskets. So definitely don't have some cubbies with baskets, some without. That gives you this very cluttered, messy look. Make sure you fill every cubby with a matching basket so it gives you a little bit more of that flat-faced, finished look, and it hides all the clutter away. This is an organization piece. I definitely wouldn't use it as styling and putting little trinkets on. I find that that's gonna look very, very distracting. So give it a clean look with either doors or baskets. Now, throw pillows are always a great opportunity to add dimension into your room, to add pattern and detail and character. They're always a great layering piece. But if you're just using throw pillows to add a pop of color in your space with solid pillow covers, then it's giving off a cheap look, especially if you have vibrant, bold colors all across your sofa. I feel like this is something that was said years ago about adding a pop of color into your home, and a lot of people just took that literally with pillow covers. And I think that you can add those pops of color into your home with pillows that have texture, with pattern, to get an overall color palette. If you're just styling blue pillows across your sofa, it's definitely coming off cheap, especially if they're all just 18 by 18 standard pillows. If you have these throw pillows, you don't have to get rid of them. You can just add to your pillow arrangement. So it's always a great idea to add pillows of all different sizes and shapes. So add in a small lumbar pillow and maybe add in a larger 20 by 20 pillow. This will give you some dimension with your scale, and you can use that existing pillow that you already have to break it up. Bring in secondary colors that really accent that pop of color that you want. This will give you more of a dynamic look without it looking too simple. So I think it's always a great idea to build your color palette and build those pops of color around your home and not just focus on the one. Now, a very common kind of filler decor piece that I've seen are large clocks. Large clocks just feel like one big piece that you can add to your home that fills a wall, but it always comes off cheap because it doesn't feel like it means anything. It doesn't really fit with any design style, and it just feels like something that you just picked up at the store. I think it's always important to try and find the right art piece for your walls. If you have a large space, a large tapestry always looks really designer. You can definitely create a gallery wall with multiple prints and art pieces that you collected. Go for art that really speaks to you and your home, your location, your home style, your color palette, and your interests so that you can really add something special to your home. If you're looking for large-scale affordable art like most of us are, I definitely recommend checking out Etsy. They have so many beautiful art pieces that you can buy as a digital file for about $3 and get printed at your local Staples or Walmart. So you can get a large-scale art piece printed at whatever size you want just by purchasing that digital file. So I do this all over my home. I also recommend checking out the website called Unsplash. This is where photographers can upload their photography and you can download them for free. So I love finding art this way to really get a custom look in our home without breaking the bank. So I find when people are buying large clocks, it's just to fill space. And if you're someone that's just trying to fill space, definitely check out those websites, get something printed, thrift a large frame, buy a large frame. It's way more affordable than buying a big expensive art piece. So it's a way for you to get the designer look on a budget. Now, something I see purchased quite frequently are plastic bins, and I think plastic bins just make your space look cheap. I've seen them styled in laundry rooms, by the front door, underneath sinks, even in your pantry or linen closet. I think with a simple swap of material choice, you can create a way more high-end, beautiful look. So opt for woven baskets, seagrass baskets, canvas or leather baskets. Just bringing in that more natural material choice will make such a big difference even to your organization. So when you open up those doors or come into your home and see any kind of organization like that, make sure that they have that material choice that really adds to the style of your home. It's a great way to add warmth, it's a great way to organize, and it's just one simple swap that you can make at the store to make a huge difference in your home. Now, I'm someone that purchases and loves artificial plants and flowers and greenery, all of the things to just add some life and color into your home without having to take care of them. But you have to make strategic choices when you're choosing artificial flowers, greenery, stems, or trees for your home. There's a ton of them out there that look really cheap. The ones that are shiny, very vibrant with their greens, have a printed look on them, or the scale is way off. You really have to go for texture and feel and get that matte finish when it comes to picking your artificial plants for your home. I have nailed down some of my favorites that I have found on Amazon, really affordable finds. I'll have them linked down below because they really do look great. They have movement to them, they feel light, and they give off a very realistic feel. So I'm not saying don't use fake plants because I am someone that does use fake plants. Just make sure that you really pick them strategically and you're not getting that plasticky, thick look to your artificial plants. Now, a furniture style that I think tends to look cheap, especially if you have too much of it, is tufted furniture. I think tufted furniture in stores looks like the fancy option, but I think it tends to make your home look cheap. But I think if you like tufting, pick one item that's tufted. Maybe your ottoman or an accent chair. I wouldn't choose a full sofa or a full bed because those feel like large, more permanent pieces that can't be swapped out as easily. I think if you're trying to add in an accent, a little bit of style and interest, and you love the tufted look, go for a smaller, more accent furniture piece so that you can really bring that style into your home. Now, this is a very specific detail, but I think the legs of your furniture pieces matter. I think if you have furniture across your space that has all matching legs, it tends to come off like a furniture set. It looks too busy. You should be breaking it up with furniture that has no legs, with furniture that has skirting or more of that upholstered look so you don't see any legs. This will give you more of a collected designer look instead of a busy matching furniture set look. So when you're furnishing your home, decorating your home, and really adding in new pieces, always think about the legs and what style they are and what you can add into that. You don't want too much of the same style all in one space because that's what tends to give you that cheap look. So bring in variation. I think that makes a huge difference. So think about these little details when it comes to your furniture choices. Whether you're shopping for new furniture or adding in additional pieces to your home, look at the furniture legs and see if it's going to add to your space or make it look really busy. Now, something that's a great decor piece that might just be misused in your home are mirrors. Mirrors should always have a purpose. I find mirrors that are used for decor and kind of mixed into gallery walls or hung really high where you can't even look into it feels like the wrong choice, and it tends to make your home look cheap. I think mirrors can really be used strategically to add more lighting to your home, to open up a space, to really bring in a large scale to your space and add to your lifestyle. So I like to have a large scale mirror by our front door on our way out. I like to use mirrors to bounce light in dark corners of our home. I like to add mirrors into our home to create an experience. Mirrors are such a great wall art piece because they do take up a lot of space and they are functional and they're relatively neutral. So I think they're a great piece to have. So keep your mirrors, just make sure to use them strategically in your home so you can really create a designer look with the item that you do have. All right, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope this gave you a few ideas on ways that you can improve the look of your home. If you enjoyed watching and found this video helpful, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit that like button, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Click that red subscribe button down below and make sure you guys have my notifications turned all the way on so you're first to see the next video. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!